In this video we are going to talk about top 7 best gaming laptops for 2022. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Every year, the top gaming laptops change. Early mobile games mostly served as desktop alternatives. Bulky chassis, numerous power bricks, and a ton of RGB lighting. The current front runners, though, are distinct. Finally, manufacturers are incorporating potent components into more svelte, portable, and professional models. They offer amazing screens with quick refresh rates, which are essential for an enjoyable gaming experience. These laptops function well for both regular work and video games. Number 7. Asus ROG Strix G15, 2022. The greatest gaming laptop with a large screen. There aren't many high-performance laptops that can compete with this monster. This is portable gaming nirvana with Intel's Quick-P cores crushing anything you throw at them and GeForce RTX 3080 Ti producing an immensely potent core connected to a 360Hz 1080p display. Yes, it is pricey, but this is the peak of premium gaming. There is no doubt that you can purchase a gaming laptop that is much more sensible than this, but there is something about the ROG Strix G15 successes that makes it quite alluring. From the top model's breathtakingly fast 360Hz screen to the overclocked CPU, which is as monstrous as they come, it feels like everything about it has been turned up to 11. To top our benchmarks for gaming laptops, Asus worked a little bit harder than most. And it does so in large part because of the GeForce RTX 3070 Ti that is seen beating away at the center of the best gaming laptops benchmarks. As the 150W version of NVIDIA's new Ampere GPU, it can achieve performance levels that thinner devices can only hope to achieve. If NVIDIA's superb DLSS is used, you can also rely on it to achieve absurd frame rates. Additionally, if that isn't enough, you can purchase this system with an RTX 3080 Ti as well. You're looking at a cool and quiet piece of gaming nirvana thanks to the 17-inch chassis, which gives the components a little bit more breathing room than the competition. Due to the additional room, Asus was able to fit an optomechanical keyboard onto the G15, which is fantastic for both gaming and more demanding tasks. It's important to note that all of this power has an impact on both the temperatures and the battery life. With the device unplugged, you're not as inclined to play games, but if you do, you only get an hour. There aren't any USB Type-A ports on this specific model, which is noticeable given the price, and I have to bring a lot of extra devices that don't need to be there. To make up for that, there are a few USB Type-C connections on the back, and I'm glad there is a full-sized keyboard. When Asus has managed to fit such a massive configuration in here, such complaints are simple to overlook. Although amazing, the 32GB of DDR5-4800 RAM and the 2TB SSD are a tad excessive for most people. It doesn't weigh much for a laptop with a 17-inch chassis, and it doesn't require 2 power adapters to function properly either. Because of this, it doesn't feel like the bulky desktop replacement we've previously encountered. It's okay that way. Especially when you top off a portable device like this with a 1440p, 240Hz, 3 milliseconds response time, IPS display that also does a fantastic job of eliminating glare. Spending $2,999 on this Strix G configuration would put you far ahead of the competition with no effort, even though you could get a Lenovo Legion 5 Pro with an RTX 3070 for half the price. It's true that it isn't as fashionable or well suited for ray tracing as the Blade 17, but there is a price differential of well over $1,000. And I would definitely spend that price for anything that can outperform laptops from the past in practically every running. Number 6. Acer Predator Helios 300. A powerful, reasonably priced 240Hz gaming laptop. As a targeted, low-cost gaming laptop, the Helios 300 makes the most sense, and this Intel 11th Gen version of the brand succeeds in fulfilling that role. The 144Hz 1080p screen pairs well with the RTX 3060, which offers enough of gaming prowess. You can create a fantastic low-cost gaming rig by adding a quick 512GB SSD and a robust 16GB of RAM. During the GTX 10 series era, we adored Acer's Predator Helios 300, and the current generation Helios continues to outperform comparable $1,500 laptops in its class. Although it might not be the finest gaming laptop, it is one of the most affordable models available. The most recent Helios model features an RTX 3060 GPU and a more streamlined design without considerably increasing the cost. It is more in line with streamlined thin inlights than its bulkier brethren of the previous generation because it also boasts a 144Hz screen and reduced bezels. The little SSD is the only true downside, but the laptop includes ports for 2 SSDs and an HDD, so adding more storage is as simple as grabbing a screwdriver. At this end of the price spectrum, you frequently need to be skilled with upgrades, and the Helios 300 is no exception. The turbo button is Acer's one-touch GPU overclocking option, and if you're eager for just a little bit of extra gaming performance, you can use it to instantly increase the sensation, sound, or fury of your gaming experience. This straightforward function on the Predator laptops is intended to squeeze out as much more gaming performance as possible. Number 5. Asus ROG Strix G15 Advantage Edition. One of the few gaming laptops you'll come across with an AMD GPU and processor is the ROG Strix G15 Advantage Edition. Not to fear, it offers gaming performance on par with that of laptops equipped with the best GPUs from NVIDIA. Additionally, it offers one of the best gaming battery experiences we've ever had. Red Dead Redemption 2 playable frame rates were maintained for more than an hour without a charger in place. Speaking about battery life, the Strix G15 is by far one of the most durable gaming laptops on the market with an average of 9 hours and 16 minutes of work used between charges. That's even more amazing considering that it's driving a ton of dazzling LEDs, such as an RGB keyboard with individual keys and a vibrant light strip across the front edge of the deck. The Strix G15 Advantage Edition is a fantastic gaming laptop for you if you're looking for a jazzy, bold design and you're all in on AMD. Number 4. MSI GE76 Raider. The GE76 Raider is extremely expensive, but it has a ton of power. It has the cooling to keep them in line, and you can configure it to use the top mobile GPU from NVIDIA and the top processor from Intel. The 12th gen models should be available in a few weeks. It is presently only available with 11th gen CPUs. You can get it with both a 1080p 360Hz display and a QHD screen, which we'd recommend for the majority of users because these powerful specifications can make the most of it. Number 3. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. The Legion 5 Pro is Lenovo's greatest gaming laptop to date. AMD's Ryzen 5000 processors deliver outstanding performance for much under $2,000 in a stylish 16-inch chassis. Even at its native 2560 by 1600 resolution, it produced respectable results in every game we tested. You can utilize the Legion 5 Pro's power to its fullest extent with the 165Hz display. Aside from performance, the 16:10 screen on the Legion 5 Pro is its best feature. These days, it's difficult to find a gaming laptop with a screen this tall, and if you do, the Legion 5 Pro gives you more space for multitasking. With 1.5mm of travel and 4-zone configurable illumination, the keyboard is also a pleasure to use. Number 2. Razer Blade 17. The Blade 17 offers some of the best laptop gaming performance available, yet that isn't even its greatest strength. The incredible power Razer's 17-inch flagship computer bundles inside a sleek and fashionable design is what makes it so amazing. You can transport it in a backpack or briefcase without sacrificing power because it is only 0.8 inches thick and only needs one charging brick. The model for this year has a QHD 240Hz screen. Additionally, it has a per-key RGB keyboard that can be customized, which adds some color without being overpowering for the workplace. The Blade 17 is the laptop to buy if you want the finest of the best, but it isn't cheap. Number 1. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. For a long time, the ROG Zephyrus G14 from Asus was our top pick for a gaming laptop. It accomplished pretty much everything correctly, and we weren't sure Asus would ever be able to duplicate its tremendous success. However, the business found a way to make the G14 somewhat bigger and significantly superior. As a result, it produced the ROG Zephyrus G15, the top 15-inch rig available today. One of the lightest 15-inch gaming laptops available is the Zephyrus G15, which weighs just over 4 pounds. However, you aren't sacrificing any performance for portability because it is powered by the best mobile chips AMD and Nvidia have to offer and has a quick 165Hz QHD 1440p display. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.